Hello guys, how are you? I'm not in my house, but that's another story. We'll come to that one day. I'm here today to talk to you about awkward conversations. My topic's going to be about drinking and getting drunk. I chose this mainly because I don't drink, so I think that's a bit different from people my age and probably your age. I put out on Twitter and Facebook and asked you guys what your awkward drunken stories are. And I've gathered a couple of them, and we're going to talk about this because I want to understand drinking a little bit and see whether I'm missing out on anything, really. The first story reads like this. I was drunk, of course, well, yeah, that's what we're talking about. And I called up my ex on the phone that wasn't over me, okay? That doesn't sound like a good start already. And I asked him to marry me. He then came round to my house the next day while I was completely hungover, and he brought me a ring. And it was awkward, and I had to explain to him that I was really, really drunk. That's a pretty bad drunken story, but good on you for going out there and putting that story out there. I'm not convinced drinking's for me yet. Maybe the next story might convince me, maybe. Well, this is an awkward story, but here we go. About 3 months ago, I was at my friend's 14th birthday party. And I was wasted. Do 14-year-olds really get drunk now? I was dancing like an idiot, so as I kept on dancing, more and more people were backing away from me. Okay, so she must have been dancing pretty bad. I kept getting funny looks, so when the song stopped, I went to the bathroom. I noticed that I had... Wow. This one I read, and I was like, I have a feeling this might not be true, but I'll read it to you anyway. When I was 18 months old, I went to my cousin's christening. After the party, my granddad and dad kept giving me sips of that beer. Great parenting. I, being the alcoholic toddler I was, decided that wasn't enough. I don't think she'd remember this. Like, she's acting as if she remembers her 18-month-old thoughts. Then I kind of went on a drinking rampage and ended up drinking 2.5 alcohol pops, a whiskey, and another pint before someone found me. What, they found you dead? Like, if you were 18 months old, you wouldn't be able to drink that. Apparently, I was walking around saying, "Don't feed the animals." Pretty sure 18-month-old like kids can barely walk as it is, let alone after 2.5 alcohol pots, a whiskey, and 2 pints of beer. Then it says, bad hangover. No. If that story's real, you're a lucky child. Like a very, very, very lucky child. This next story was actually texted to me by one of my friends. Basically, him and his friends went out, and it was the first time he'd ever got drunk. He woke up the next morning, like, how do you wake up when you're drunk? So drunk. Turned around, beside him on the bed was a hedgehog. Okay, like just chilling, like, I'm a hedgehog, chill. He turns around to his friend, says, "Jonathan," might be his name, "Jonathan, there's a hedgehog next to me." Jonathan then rolls over, and he was spooning a full-on paving slab. They tried to work out where the paving slab and hedgehog came from, and how they were going to sneak them out of his parents' house. So they went on a covert operation, had to sneak a hedgehog and a paving slab out of the house and not got caught. So that's some awkward stories. If you have any awkward stories, you can hashtag awkward conversations on Twitter, and we can read through them, and maybe some will be funny, maybe some will be not so funny, and there's always someone out there to talk to. Like, don't be afraid to talk to your parents about alcohol and stuff, because like, I don't want you being an alcoholic when you're older, please. I want to ask you some questions. Please comment your answers below. Number 1, am I weird for not drinking? Does that make me uncool? Number 2, why do people like brag about drinking? And number 3, why are drunk stories funny? Why were them stories I just told you funny? Comment all your answers below, I would love to know. Also, I'd like to pass this video over to Marcus Butler TV. I tag you to do one of these videos and talk about awkward, drunken things. I've recently been really into Tumblr, so if you guys are on Tumblrville, that's not a real place, but if you guys are on Tumblr, I would love for you guys to give me a little follow. My Tumblr is here. It's at sampeppertumblr.com. It's very easy to remember. Oh yeah, just like follow me and stuff, and I'll like check out your Tumblrs. So I don't follow enough Tumblrs, I need to follow some new ones. So yeah, I'll be over there. And I will check you on the flip side. What's that? M2. Am I swearing? Oh.